is up, YouTube? What's cool? What's good? You guys having It's Time for Life. So, different setup. This thing does not want to edit, so we're gonna do it this way. Welcome to the daily video, gang. So, today we're gonna talk about another love to Lockup, baby. But before we do, if you're wondering what's on my sweater, abolish slavery with each step. Okay. Today is anti-slavery day. And yeah, people are just posting all over social media trying to get people aware that slavery is still a thing. Slavery still goes on. There's 40.3 million people enslaved today. If you don't believe me, it's true. Do your own research, get yourself educated, get yourself knowledgeable, and tell other people about it. Know which industries slavery goes on in, which is pretty much every single industry at this point. And yeah, get yourself knowledgeable about it. It's a very, very sad thing that is still happening. And this was with a walk for freedom with IJM, International Justice Mission. And I got this sweater back then when I was marching. Walk for freedom. That's what it was called. But anywho, we are gonna get right on into this, shall we? Who we got now? Who we got? Ah, Lindsey and Scott.
For whatever reason, I don't get like service on my ankle monitor, and it can't ping my locator, and it falls off at the slightest movement.
So she's out there. She has to walk a few blocks around the house so that they can detect that the ankle monitor is still in the same vicinity. She cannot leave the property or else she's in trouble. And when she has to charge it, it's magnetic, so you just have to charge it. She has to be close to a wall and charge it against this magnetic thing, and she has to sit there for like 2 hours to let it charge. Apparently these things can't get wet either, which is all very strange. I don't know how they wash and all these type of things. Like, I never knew all this. You learn something new every day, and with this you learn a lot about prison stuff and the befores and the afters and the durings and how things work.
I have to keep my foot out of water because I can't submerge my ankle monitor.
Crazy.
And it's gonna sit next to a wall for 2 hours.
Never been.
So these people were about to do tantantana inside that jacuzzi or whatever it is, but then she couldn't because the thing started beeping because I think it was dead. So it wasn't because the thing had gone into the water. It's actually, she's very flexible. She kept her leg up the whole time, but it was dead. So then she had to go out and yeah, sit by the wall.
Nervous with having sex with anybody, but I honestly think Lindsey's probably about as close to a 10 as I've seen.
That to me is scary. Like, when somebody gets with somebody, like for him to say that Lindsey is just about as close to a 10 as just about. What are you talking about, sir? Why wouldn't you just say she's a 10 out of 10? In fact, she's a 12, she's a 20. That's the response you're supposed to give. Look at you and look at her. You're literally like twice her age or something like that. Like, how did you even get this woman? Like, how did you even get this girl? How did you even get with this girl? How did you even... And then for you to say, yeah, she's about as close to... What? So what's a 10 to you if somebody half your age is not even a 10 to you? That is... Where are you guys going? This is crazy. So eventually, apparently, the tantantana does happen. You remember some time ago when Scott was all like, I can't wait to have sex tonight. And I was like, you're not going to have anything because your house is disgusting. I don't know what they've done to it, but apparently she's cool now to sit with towel and all on the floor like that for 2 hours. I don't know, weird, but okay. And just with a towel, all right. And yeah, now the tantantana is about to happen on the floor with the dogs just at the background wiggling their tail like, ooh, it's about to go down. That's crazy. Imagine what they must think. They're just, the door's just been shut in their face and they're just like, so what's going on over there?
We had a great time together. What I was reading was kind of disturbing for me to come across.
So he found this little piece of paper or whatever, and there's something written on there, and he finds it and he gets Lindsey to actually read it to him.
Back when I was in prison, I don't have Twitter or Instagram to scroll through and read funny stuff. So if I read a book and I find a funny quote, I copy it down in my notebook.
Remember, she said funny quote. She was not able to go on Twitter and stuff like that and see funny stuff. And so she would go through things, and if she found funny, with the emphasis on the word funny stuff, when she found funny stuff, funny stuff, she would write it down to entertain herself. The thing she's about to read is not funny. It's hurtful and it's horrible. And yes, I do believe it's about Scott and that he was not supposed to find it, but that she was supposed to, be here, take advantage of him, take his money, yada, yada, yada. And then one day when she's in her yacht chilling, she would just take it out and read it to her next new very rich boyfriend. Because remember, she said she used to have like boyfriends and they were always very, very rich and they were always older and stuff like that. She said that some episodes ago. So yeah, that's what she's after. And then she'll just be there with her younger, very rich, money, ever-flowing boyfriend. And then she'll be on the yacht and she'll be reading this. This guy that I duped. He was such an idiot. Anyway, now I'm rich. That's what I think. She kept that note for keepsake because she knew that one day she can look back at it and laugh. You're going to hear this and it is terrible. I know it's about Scott. I know it. It has to be. About who would it be? And also, it's not funny.
He's an egomaniac. He's his type. I can play the game with the best of them. I can bolster said ego and pretend to love every single word he says. So boring, but all part of the plan. Get out, get the car, very nice new wardrobe. Then I get him to open me a bank account. Then the ring, a big ring, a ring so big that I can sell it and live off the money as a salary while I clean up shop and plan my next operation. It's a fantastic book that I read. Here's the wonder.
Now, and also, let me read it to you in full, if you did not hear what she just said. He's an egomaniac. I'm used to his type. I can play the game with the best of them. I can bolster said ego and pretend to love every single word he says. So boring, but all part of the plan. Get out, get the car, a very nice new wardrobe, and then I get him to open me a bank account. Hack into his business account and poke a tiny dirt hole so he doesn't notice the additional slow drip of a few hundred or so trickling into my pocket each month. Then I think up a scheme. And then it goes on and on and on. I want to see this letter. I mean, it's a great letter. If she were saying that she was writing a book, I think I would have believed it more. But she said that she would copy things out of books, magazines, or whatever she said, and funny things. This is not funny. There's nothing funny about it. It's not even funny the way it's written. It's not funny. It sounds vindictive and evil and something for a very good novel. But this is real life, and you can hear that Scott is upset.
12-year-old that I've been helping out for 2 years.
He says something about blah, 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 a girl that I've been helping out for 2 years. Imagine, they just did it, they had a very good time, it was so lovely. Then, the next morning, you find this. And it's so detailed that there can't be any other explanation than this is for you, Scott. This is meant for you. But he's gonna stay. He's gonna stay. What else is he gonna do? This is Corona times that they're filming this in, because they're filming everything themselves. So where is he gonna find anybody else? Where is he gonna find a companion? So I don't know. It's interesting.
I'm diabolical.
He's like, I'm diabolical.
Obviously, I sit around and write.
Yeah, and then she goes on to say a whole bunch of stuff again, which I don't know, but I think she's just trying to cover it up. But the fact that she said that she cuts out funny stuff and this thing is not funny, nah, can't fool me. If you said we were working on a novel, that would have worked. That would have worked in your favor. But this, no. In any case, if you're not a ready part of the family, make sure you hit thumbs up and hit the subscribe button, comment, because I really want to know what you think. Is that letter about Scott or not? And yeah, like, because you obviously like this video, and hit the bling bling notification bell while you're at it. I'll see you in the next one, which will be tomorrow. Daily videos on this channel. Daily video gang. So make sure you're here for it, and I will see you tomorrow. In the meantime, make time for glorious life. It's time to start what now? Living it right. God bless.